Morning, people. Boy, I look raggedy as hell. Much better. Okay, guys. Back. Yeah, anyway. Today is, what is today? Today is, what is today? Friday. 21st, I believe? I'm not sure. Anyway, just hanging out, waiting on Daniel to get back from the doctor so we can tackle some stuff outside. And, got the camera set up over here, right there, ready to film. I'm going to do a little sit down with you guys, get that done. And got the girls over here on the floor, both sound asleep. And, yeah. Alright, I will be back in a bit. I'm going to do a sit down with you guys and have a little chit chat, which may or may not piss off a few people. But then again, what's new? Alright, back in a minute, guys. Hey guys, alright, so obviously I'm back. Okay, the thing I wanted to discuss today is basically, unless everybody is living under a rock, you should know that, or have heard that Reverend Phelps from the Westboro Baptist Church in Kansas kicked the bucket yesterday. He's gone, dead, sayonara, he's not coming down for dinner, whatever. Yeah, alright, anyway, so with everything that I have seen online, well, first of all, let me back up. A few days ago, I was, you guys noticed who are on my Facebook page that I had posted something basically just saying that we need to be the bigger person than he was as far as the hate goes and whatnot. And yesterday when the news came out that he had passed, obviously the only thing I seen was hatred from the gay community, which is fully understandable being what he had done. I mean, it all started, basically, to my knowledge, it all started with the Matthew Shepard funeral that he protested, and then it just escalated from that. But what has got me a little bent is the fact that the only thing I'm seeing out of the gay community is pure hate. Not the only thing. There's some people that are on the same lines that I am. Steve, I believe you're one of them. And a few others, Jess, and several other people. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I'm seeing things like we should protest his funeral, we should do this or do that, or just all this stuff is going on. But what I'm not seeing is, and what I think a lot of people are forgetting, he also protested military funerals. Now, I have yet to see, as of a few minutes ago, after searching again, I have seen nothing from the gay community saying anything about him protesting military funerals. It's all been, he did this to us. He was hateful towards us. He was throwing his hate in our direction and, just disrespecting us and yada, 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 yada. It's all us, is what I'm seeing. And basically, in my opinion, and I think anybody that has good common sense, in their opinion, yeah, he disrespected the gay community doing a lot of the things that he did. But when you disrespect a military funeral, that is the utmost disrespect imaginable. And I've not seen anybody mentioning this. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But nobody has mentioned it that I know of. It's almost as if is it. I'm stumbling here, because I'm a little tight about this shit. It's one of those situations. It's the me thing, and quite frankly, I'm sick of it. I really am. All we've been hearing for the last couple of years now is anything that happens, the gay community jumps right in and attacks, and it's not right. It just isn't right. There's more people in this world than just us in this community, and for you not to even acknowledge what this man did to military people and their families at their funerals and their services, you're showing just as much disrespect that he was showing. That's just me. I know that sounds harsh, but that's just the way I see it. There are a lot of things I don't agree with in the gay community, and that definitely is one of them. So, I'm not saying that he was, not a bad person. Obviously, he was. I'm not saying that he will have to face his own judgment. Yeah, obviously, he's facing that now. But if we put ourselves in his shadow and follow what he did, that makes us absolutely no better than he was. And thus far, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing, let's protest his funeral, let's, send hate messages to his family, let's do this and let's do that. And you're falling into the same shadow of him. You're just right in his footsteps, right behind him. Just like, footprints in the sand, you're following each one. So, it's got to stop. It has to stop. It's... I don't know. I could go on forever with this because there was just so much wrong with the gay community that I do not agree with. And a lot of things you're doing is ridiculous, okay? Like the whole Chick-fil-A thing, year and a half ago, 2 years, whatever it's been. The only thing anybody proved out of that whole kiss-in thing, nothing. The only thing y'all did was make that man a lot of money. Okay? So, I just don't get it. I don't get it. And I know I'm stumbling over my words because there's so much going on up here. But, it just makes no sense. But, it's got to stop. It really has to stop. So, and I'm saying so many times. But, yeah, it definitely has to stop. And as far as... I'll probably get another video with it. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get done with it now. The whole Phil Robertson thing, Duck Dynasty. I personally, I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing all the quotes online with his picture and all these stupid little quotations, and oh God, I'm just tired of it, okay? I swear, if I see one more quack on my page, I'm gonna fucking flip. But I will say this. All those people that jumped in, again, after he said what he said, oh, he's attacking us and blah, 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 blah. First of all, let me make it clear, what he said, I did not agree with. The way he said, the way he said it, I did not agree with. Now, he had every right to say what he said. As an American, he exercised that right. Plain and simple. Why the network did what they did and temporary canceling his contract, I don't know. It had to be something in the contract, obviously. But he exercised his right to say what he said, and he said it. I don't agree with what he said. He could have said, basically he could have said the same thing in a different way, but that was the way he said it. And even then, everybody jumped the gun, Phil Robertson this, Phil Robertson that, and he's doing this, and he said this, and he said this. And yes, I did go back in his old videos, and I did find a video that was very hateful, and I did post that. Obviously, nobody responded to it because, well, you know, I didn't expect that, but whatever. Yeah, come on, people, stop. You are being just as bad as these other people are. And, yeah, I'm just going to drop it for now. I don't know. I kind of feel like I've made no sense. Maybe somebody will understand what I'm saying. The bottom line is, people in the gay community have to stop all this bitching and pointing fingers and not taking responsibility for some of the things that are happening and some of the things that are being said toward the gay community. A lot of it has to do at the fault of the gay community, if that makes any sense. You know, there's just so many things that has to stop. And I think a lot of it would calm down. You're pushing too hard and too fast, in my opinion. And more hard than fast. I mean, just, you know, push on with the things that we have to get done, but there's a way to do it. And a lot of times you guys aren't doing it right. You know, I sit back and I watch and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Seriously? But, and as far, you know, and I'm going to say this is going to get me in trouble, but whatever. When the whole Phil Robertson thing came out, the Duck Dynasty thing, a lot of people in the Christian community jumped up and said, we are tired of being bullied by the gay community. Now, what I have to say on that is you all need to look back in history and look at all the bullshit that you dished out toward the gay community. And I'm talking about, and I don't need anybody coming back and saying, oh, well, this didn't happen and that didn't happen. I'm talking about back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, even today in some places, where teenagers would go to church with their parents, and people in the congregation would know, and publicly make fun of this person, or preach about homosexuality, and be pointing fingers at the individual and looking directly at the individual, shit like that. You know, and all that's just a small chip in the stone of the shit that went on that was done to the gay community. And now that the gay community is starting to fight back, all I hear from you is we're being bullied, we're being forced, or shoving it down our throats. What the hell were you all doing to everybody back in the day? The same damn thing. You were shoving the religion thing down our throats. And first, let me make it clear that yes, I am a believer. Yes, I do consider myself, you know, somewhat religious. But okay, sorry about that. But yeah, I do consider myself somewhat religious, and believe it or not, those of you are gonna that will think, you know, you don't have that right. Screw you, I've got that right. Okay, point blank. You know, I'm not talking about bad or talking down toward the Christian community as a whole, but you can't come in now and say that we're bullying people and things are being shoved down their throats. You have done that for years, decades, alright? So it's nothing new. And the first time somebody dishes it back at the Christian community, oh, they're shoving it down our throat. Well, what did you all do? You know, I mean, and again, like I said, it's not everybody. I have family members that are very strong in their beliefs, and I respect them 100%. I've had no issues with, you know, with them at all. But some of the ones out there that just really go full force into it and get in your face and then turn around when it's dished back and then complain about it and say, oh, it's being shoved down your throat. No, it's not. you can't, if you can dish it out, you better be able to take it. So, and I'm starting to be a horse from talking. Alright, I'm going to get off here for now. This is long enough. I hope some of this made sense. I'm going to probably say I doubt it, but I don't know. But, let me know what you think. And, again, people, come on, all this shit's got to stop. It really does have to stop. So, I will come on later and do, not today, obviously, but I will come on later and where I can get my thoughts more in order and discuss it further at a later time. But I'm going to get for now. I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to get this uploaded, rendered and uploaded. So, alright, I love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.